it's Alpha Queen and welcome back to Psychonauts Blind. So, quick confession before I really go any further. This is gonna be post-commentated because what I managed to cleverly do is knock off the record button on my microphone. So, if my commentary sounds a bit different, that's probably why. It might sound different, it might not, I don't really know. But anyway, as you can see, we are back here in this crazy area of Sasha's brain. Last time I was with Spiky Chain Chomp and we completed the first side, and this is the second side. Notice that the monsters have got different in the way that they attack you. They fire projectiles rather than simply attacking you, and that's something I got a bit confused about. Something that you really need to master is the target function and then the kind of laser beam thing it does from a distance, which I just did there twice. Yes, these monsters take more hits to knock out, which I suppose isn't a bad thing if you can successfully use the target function, which in many cases I couldn't. Annoyingly, yeah, you can't get hit while you're attacking, otherwise you lose whatever. But anyway, as you can see, when you lose all your mental health, you lose a layer of astral projection, which is essentially losing a life. So those green psycho hat things are extra lives, and then you can get, I'm assuming you get those by maybe fighting a boss, I'm not really sure, but you can get them and they increase the number of lives you can have. But a layer of astral projection is essentially a life. It's not that easy to lose all of your lives, although I did do it at one point. I think, I don't know, did I cut it out? Possibly. And yes, you can only shoot laser beams so far. Even though I managed to target that guy just there, I don't know, for some reason I didn't hit him. Probably because I was just too far away. But yeah, the whole shift and target thing, yeah, that's important. Anyway, Side Blast, that took out the first one of those things and it moved. This side isn't that difficult apart from the fact that the monsters get harder, because in terms of the number of things that you have to jump on, like there's not a ton of obstacles and you're not bombarded by monsters like you are on the first side. And I think that was a long enough range to take out the second one, so that side was noticeably quicker than the first one. It only took, say, 2-3 minutes. Anyway, third side, which side was this? I think this took a little bit longer. I don't know, it might have taken longer, it might not have. But as for these sides, I don't know, you do get used to them, I suppose. Oh, I did like this one. I thought that little slidey thingy was quite cool. This side I didn't really like that much, mainly because it looks a bit strange. It is an interesting side, I have to say. I like the layout and like the aesthetics of the game. I just think it looks nuts. But these monsters, something I didn't notice about them is that you can't attack them within close range, whether it's a basic attack or a Side Blast. And yeah, as you can see, I mindlessly spent some time running after that baggage. Baggage tags, I'm still yet to discover the importance of a baggage, of recovering the emotional baggage. I'm not sure whether it's your own emotional baggage or the emotional baggage of the person's brain that you're in. But I don't know, Sasha doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would have emotional baggage. He doesn't seem very emotional, but I guess everyone does. I think it might have been for Ford Cruller. As you saw all those little monsters exploded right there. Anyway, yeah, I think it was Ford Cruller that said you can't not have emotional baggage or something like that. But yeah, those monsters exploded and they do that, and if you attack them within close range, they'll explode in you. So as you can see, if there were 4 or 5 of them, yeah, as you can see I just got hit. But if there's 4 or 5 of them coming after you, your best bet is to either get a long distance away before you try and attack them with the Side Blast, or just run. There is no shame in running from these things. And long distance, don't underestimate long distance. Long distance is like the best thing ever, because you're more likely to be successful, that's it. And if you're on long distance, these enemies, other than the ones that are shooting those orange projectiles, I don't think there's any others in this area that particularly have long distance attacks. Long range attacks, I should say. Anyway, that's that baggage tag I just picked up. oh my goodness, I wonder how many things of baggage there are. I don't know why the baggage is bothering me so much. It's just that they're so easy to get. But why bother? Anyway, I just noticed when I was chasing the baggage I was saying earlier, that's not actually baggage, that's a vault full of memories. The memory vaults, I don't think they're of any significance particularly other than for 100% of the game, which I do not intend on doing, just, you know. Did that kill me? I'm not sure if that killed me, but I'm pretty sure I'm about to get killed. I don't know, maybe I do. And that's the bit where I'm thinking, oh, I really wish I could get past those cobwebs. But yeah, that explosion killed me. In terms of arrowheads, I have 114 by the looks of what I just saw. I was about to say, I wonder how many I have, but then it just came up. I think there's an arrowhead finder that gets you, I don't know, I remember August telling me that if I get the arrowhead dust, it helps you get a ton of arrowheads. Arrowheads seem to be useful, but as you can see, I'm pretty much ignoring them. I wouldn't recommend chasing after arrowheads as such, because by the looks of things, you will just run into them. There's so many monsters that you're gonna have to fight, and it's more important that you either chase health or just focus on staying alive generally, because that's more important than getting a ton of arrowheads at this point in time anyway. If you're good with the controls in this game, like there are a ton of controls I've either just skipped over or just can't do. But anyway, yes, I got a new psi power. Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, like I don't know whether it's just general PC games that I haven't played in a while, because I haven't played PC games. I'm not a PC game kind of person. I like my consoles and my handhelds. But this game controls weirdly. I don't like the fact that I'm having to constantly change the camera and stuff. And while I do love the game, I'm not very good at it, which is why I find myself doing things wrong, I suppose you could say. But again, I think that's just going to take some getting used to. As you can see, I have a bit of a hard time fighting that guy, as for some reason it just wouldn't let me target him, and I had a massive fail there, where I just fell, and I'm not sure if I don't know, maybe I ran to my death, maybe I didn't. Oh no, there was some health there that kept on running away from me. Health's annoying, as is most other things in this game, because they constantly move. As you can see, I am one life away from dying, but whatever, you know, I think I just kept going anyway. Right, this bit was weird. I think at this point no, I didn't die, I just kept going. And oh, there it is. Target. You have to be facing thing in such a way that you can target it. Like, it can't just be in your vision, it has to be to the point where you're just directly facing it, basically. And it's annoying if there's tons of enemies surrounding it, because then it will target the enemies and not the little thing that's sticking out that you need to shoot. Anyway, this is the final face. Contrary to what Spiky said in the last episode, he thought there would be 6 faces, there's actually 5. Yeah, that was interesting. So there's the one face, actually no, is this face 5 or face 4? No, this is face 5, I think. Hang on a second. I'm watching this, well, I recorded this, and I thought it was phase 5 and I was recording it. And having essentially just watched it myself now, because I'm watching this obviously while I'm commentating over it, and okay, baggage tag. Okay, that was either side 5 or side 4 that I'm on right now. But certainly not side 6, so there isn't one for every face, but we get a nice surprise for the final face. And okay, cool, astral projection, was that what it's called? Layer restored, yeah. Anyway, I think I just stood back here and passively shot things. As for the little orange fury things, I think I pretty much ignored most of them. They didn't seem to give me much trouble, but I did have trouble with this bit because for some reason I couldn't target that. Like, as you can see, I was forced to target the enemies. And at one point, actually at many points in this bit, I was like, I'm gonna die before I get it and I'm gonna look stupid, but wait for it. Eventually, I did manage to stand in front of it and target it, which was good news for me.
blocked off all
And
of
I
Sasha's
blocked
sensor
up all the
outlets.
outlets.
Can't wait to tell him.
Cool. And there he is.
Young man, I hope you have learned a lesson here today.
Yes, I have.
That
I
shooting
certainly
things is
have.
fun and useful.
No, but once you lose
No.
control of your own mind,
You're
it's very
wrong.
hard to get it back.
Yes, one's thoughts must be 100% controlled at all times.
Well, no. Actually, if you try to completely suppress your undesirable feelings, they'll build and build and eventually explode.
Explode.
Oh. So, what would happen if you were to, say, completely block off all your sensor outlets?
Like we
Well,
just
there would
did
be a build-up
now.
of sensor energy within that would,
I wonder.
eventually...
So, if you're unaware of what I literally just did now, I blocked off
Very fast.
all of his outlets. And now, that thing appears.
You are my own creation.
I command you to
stop.
stop. Somehow, I don't think he's willing to listen.
It's time to earn your merit badge.
Okay, when your mental focus is locked, press space bar and blah blah blah. Interestingly, I did not find this handy at all. My technique for finding this monster was actually very, 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 very flawed. When I got to range of the monster, I either couldn't attack it, or I could attack it, and I would either get attacked by him or get attacked by... yeah. So that's essentially what I tried to do, and as you can see, my mental health is so low
Destroy him.
that, well, first of all, Sasha gets angry if... well, he doesn't get angry, he just doesn't appreciate if you get attacked, or if you take too long. What you have to first of all do is attack these things, which are the sensors. You have to shut off the 5 sensors. Okay, yeah, it must have been 5 sides, if there are 5 of those sensors. But you have to shut off all 5 of those before you can attack him. Why? Because if you don't, then he'll rejuvenate his health. And that is not worth your time. Even if you are the most quick attacker in the world, you will not be able to kill him if he rejuvenates. So you have to focus on attacking enough times. But okay, small sensors will feed your strength, you must stop them. But yeah, I had trouble with this. I'm pretty certain that I died a few times. In fact, I think I Rasputin, don't die on me, which is where the convenient fade comes in. Okay. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Okay, watch it. So, as you can see, he started, I mean, I cut this bit out entirely because it was taking too long, but he starts spewing these balls of goodness knows what, I don't know, psychic destruction, I guess. And, to get around that, you just have to run, I guess. He does say you can do your ground pound attack, but the best thing to do is just stand at a distance and use your Psy Blast. Target him with Psy Blast and he'll go down quickly enough. He's not difficult if you manage to do that. As for the whole circling the enemy thing, there's probably a fantastic way of doing it that I just didn't discover. But for me, that's the only way that really works. So, there goes that. You just went down.
Here's your merit badge. Let us never speak of this again.
So, well, Sasha seems pretty happy to just, you know, forget about that. Probably because it's very unprofessional. Maybe that never happened before. Of course it never happened before. It's Psychonauts. It's crazy. Anyway, that's one of our however many badges. Okay, please that was the first realty done. I would not like to have to, like, you know, have that as another basic training thing, but I want to shoot more.
Let's just go back into yours, huh?
So now the next thing we have to do is fight that massive monster in our brain, in the brain tumbler. But as you can see by the length of this video, I think I'm gonna just end it off here. But we did get the first badge, and that's accomplishment enough. So next time I'll go back into my brain and do stuff in my very twisted brain. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.